We've got a couple more corrupted druids to pop, and then a boss afterward, I imagine. Let's get to it. Here we go. You can select the stance by pressing these symbols. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how much extra critical chance I'll get. Let's see if I can spot that. Squints at the top left. There we go. All right, extra 7%. The higher your mana. So I presume as I cast spells, that is going to reduce. We'll utilize a... see, there. Great. Give me... Luciferian Fire. Give me Interruption. Give me Came Saturation. Give me a Judgment. The fatigue of your next spell is reduced by 90% recharges when you kill an enemy. Yeah. I like that. Big fan of that. That's good stuff. And yes, as I'm spending my stuff, that is lowering. It's not the Iron Maid. I'm gonna be hit. Let's give that 10% damage reflect. Put down another Judgment. Terror can't dodge 30 seconds. Alright. You're going to go next, and I just have to accept that. Well, he didn't go next. You get what I mean. They've got themselves a lovely little shield. Good for them. I'll gain health during my next dodge. Delicious. Break that shield. Pick the Fallen Sarah's Blessing. Kills allies, poisons, provides that shielding effect. Dick move. Dick move. Let's break that. Their vulnerability is over. We're done with fear. I'm glad for it. Get that druid out of here, please. Thanks. Alright. Interrupt you. Finish the job. I gotta keep track of... I have more stuff to keep track of here for my choices. Critical hit chances, dodging plus 3%. We'll take the Satanic Gift. Another shield, Dervish Bracelets, nah. Corpse Sawyer. Nah. Corrupted Archdruid staff. Ooh. I'd have to drop the shield for it. Come on, why can't it be a versatile staff? Use it in one or two hands. I really like that shield. The best defense is a great defense. It's so much extra damage to equip that. Let's try it out. Well, it is so much extra damage to equip that. But is it a huge enough upgrade over my Fang to warrant dropping the shield? The answer is probably no. I think the survivability matters more. Yeah, I think the survivability matters more. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go into this portal. Glowing portal? We shall enter. Yeah, okay. Do I just go into the other portals? Maybe I just do some portal hopping? You know, I don't know. Hi. Maybe we're leaving. If you considered the possibility that we might be leaving. Oh. You know, I hadn't thought about that until now, but now that you mention it, yeah, maybe I'm leaving. Maybe this place isn't for me. That's a lot of spooky time I'm looking at. I do not care for it. Okay. Probably, you know, the order probably could have been better there. So it goes. Take that. I'll swap that now. Dividing my damage like this doesn't focus fire, but I do get all this. There's a lot of good things that happen. Am I loading? Using that is going to get me attacked again. I didn't bother buying another flask while I was in town and spending the $10. Perhaps you know, in reflection of this moment here, maybe I could have done that, yeah? Just, there's a, you know, there's a lot happening here. Momentum. Hey. What if you don't get to attack me? Looks like I didn't need to pop the flask. But, you know, a crit could have taken that into a real bad place for me. Demon Tooth, Infernium Ore, and Infernium Ore. So I got experience and I got crafting shit. I was wondering if these would take me to the other dungeons. So I got a fast travel to them, I guess. Maybe there is some loot buried back here, but I think I'm done. It just seems like a fast travel system between dungeons. Maybe I know enough to report to Johannes. Maybe. That was exciting. I think we're done. No. Alright. Howdy. What we have to look forward to here? An opportunity to recharge my stuff. Well, I like Sheol, or Sheol. You know? Maybe I have to go with Sheol. Let's see here. I think I know how I want to handle this. Let's nail you. Interrupt you. Saturation. Judgment. Oh man, I could... Before he even dreams of getting a turn, this dude is screwed. Great. More no dodge for me. Got some block going. Do I pull out? Wondering whether I'm going to pull out the demonic form here. No, I'd like to have it for the next druidic fight. We're gonna say no. Magic damage. No, I'm kind of a combined damage type of guy, yeah? Let's see here. Interrupt. You don't need to take your turn anytime soon, I don't think. In fact, you never need to take your turn again. Momentum. I'll go ahead and be invulnerable, thanks. Get out of here. Goodbye. Back up. All right, man. You insist. I really don't think you should be here, though, but you insist. I'm done being afraid. You can proceed to continue to not take turns. Thanks. Goodbye. Delightful. Experience earned, plus 25%. Sure. Sounds alright. Okay. Noted. Looking over on the left side. I did swap dungeons, and I also didn't rub any side things when I came back into this dungeon. Just went straight for the stuff. Okay. Next attack will be critical and a bunch of heal things. Understood. Give me the form. I want to get closer. Yes. For now, let us do this. Then, probably should have done that first. Send that druid to hell. Throw that down. Okay. Give me another hammer. That's pretty good. Oh no, I can't dodge for 30 seconds. Yeah, about that. Goodbye. Use one of those. What's our new one? Enemies have a minus 50% to hit for 10 seconds. Noted. We'll clean you up next. I could have used my cool instantaneous recharge things, but I think I've got this fight under control. I don't think there's a moment of doubt here in my mind that I'm gonna lose. Oh, whatever. Words. How do they work? What is language? Another horn from Basilbub's son, not Basil Buff. Predict stone. When you hit melee, you gain 1 health point. Okay. Would not even consider replacing my shield here. All right. Brr. Sabnock. Help. Sabnock. With the dying cry, a lance of green flame penetrates the sky above, turning it into a golden maelstrom, a swirl of noxious energies that pierces down into the ruined tower. Finally, here's their chief. I presume that's where that hits. He's in the ruins of the castle of Milgraf. That's between me and him. I don't know, there's a golden light there now. Whomst amongst us could say. Let's get out of here. I mean, I can go to the golden light. It's glowing. Sure, I guess I'll search this again. I think I was right about where it hit, though. Oh, no! Alright, fine. This is my punishment. This is my cross to bear. They'll have crosses. This one's mine. You can have that. Luciferian fire. Interruption. Saturation. Judgment. I know I made it so that you're not going to get a turn, but then you super won't get a turn. No, you're still alive. Cool. Good for you. Zool. Sure. Delightful. Hack apart this enemy, please. Very good. Rid myself of you. Job done. Light of the Idiots, give me plus 7% armor plating. Grab those things. Grass Snake Trainer Flute, okay. What little runt dares bother me? I was right with it being the tower. I saw a glowing light. I, Sabnock, captain of the Great Vengeance. You will regret making me come. I am the Piercer, keeper of the feast of Baal, the one that crushes the offspring of... It's fine. It took thousands of years to reach this day. Thousands of years of rancor and bile finally unleashing, and you, mortal, you vent and you gesticulate. Pathetic insect. Who do you think you are to raise your voice? Know your place in silence. Captain of the Mire, eh? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Noted. No, I understand. Have no illusions. Form me, please. Fire me up. Yeah. A saturation. Give me my next attack being a critical. Judgment. I think I want to focus down these druids. Let's interrupt that druid. Mana leak, rage, and mana cost multiplied by 2? Okay. Gotcha. Well, then I better make it count. Yeah? I better make it count. Minus 66 mana. Alright. Yeah. Multiply by 2? Narrows eyes. We have a different understanding of multiplication. But okay. Sure. Why not? Hey. Don't act anymore. It's disrespectful. Grimith, why do you interrupt them if you end up killing them? It's my new card. My health is exceptional right now. Sure. Con me. I'll just hack you apart. I'm doing great. I'll go instantaneously. Yeah, my next attack being instant. Brrr. Deflects next attack. Huh. Okay. I'll just zap myself then. That's my weakest thing I got. I could play a log. I don't need mana to finish this job. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I get what you're putting down, sir. Allow me to retort. Guess I gotta kill these ads. Such is life. Yes, music. I'll turn into a demon again. Clean that up. We've got our demon form charge back. I think it's that you don't get a turn. And win the fight. Plenty of resources still, no problems. And I'm near a level. Sabnok's Snake Dagger. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that wants me to melee more than what I have been doing. I've been doing a lot of spell slinging. But look at it, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna equip that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like, all my spells except for Lightning Bolt add the melee damage in. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Poignard there. Pick that up. Prowler Slippers. Ooh. I think I'm fine with my Great Traveler's Boots. Peasant Hat and a big purse of $7. Alright. That's it. The end. Goodbye. Sabnok is dead. I can tell that to the Druidess. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Sabnok was only a captain at the service of a more powerful demon, but the freeing of Milgrath remains a good thing. Alas, the worst is yet to come. Is it? Hey, congratulations on making things better, but they're gonna get worse. But why did we make things better? It is our eternal struggle. I will purify the blood of Sabnok and prepare something for you with it. Wait a moment, stranger. Okay, sure. Choose a potion. +1 poison points on the target you hit in melee. When you land a critical hit, add 5 poison points to all enemies. Decrease poison damage received by 30%. I land a critical. I'm not crit fishing with my build. Service to another patron may lean more into crit fishing. I could always attempt to lean that way. As opposed to like a flat, like, poison damage received by 30%. I don't dislike that. Those poison stacks look like they could add up a whole lot. This is more of a passive thing, and this is like forward thing. Like forward damage stuff. Besides, this looks cooler, I'd say. I'm gonna take that. Sure, we'll drink this potion. We have some leveling up to do. And mission's done. Fascinating. So those portals are a link between 2 locations in our world. That being said, I don't think they can be used across to another dimension. It's not how the infernal beasts have arrived on Earth. Let's hope you find out how they did. I think you can use those passages for your own benefit. Thank you for taking that risk. I'm considering how I would use them for my own benefit. Many thanks. I don't know how you do it, but you are our only hope against these monsters. We're going to prepare you a room at the inn. You've deserved a good night of sleep. Alright, cool. I like sleep. I like sleep more than I like inventory management. Yeah, Asmodean Skull. I'm glad you've caught on to that being a thing. Yeah, Asmodean Skull. Cool. Alright. None of this looks new. Need more time to meditate on my head. Pit Poisoner's Gloves. Ooh, this actually may be something I buy. At the beginning of the fight, throws a toxic powder that adds 10 to 15 poison on all enemies. Adds 2 poison at melee. I lose out on 1 melee damage and a little bit of armor? For that? Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll buy. I'll buy some charges of healing flasks, and yeah, I'll buy. You got me. I'll actually buy something. My god. Ooh, it looks dumb, but typical adventurer stuff, you know? You know how it is. Let's level up. Asmodeus' outburst. For 15 seconds, the fatigue caused by your melee attacks is reduced by 60%. Recharges when you turn into a demon. For 16 seconds, your melee attacks increase your rage by 2 points. I'm not really doing stuff with rage. So I grabbed this, and that opened up these two, and I'm not intrigued by that. Asmodeus' outburst, I am curious about. It leans me into doing more melee stuff. Currently, I only have my main attack, my base attack here. That would benefit from that. So I'm not super motivated to grab it. This heal, I'm not super motivated to grab, so I think I'm going to go into Satanic Power now. Yeah, okay. Look more of that stuff another time. Let's look at passive powers. Now, when landing a critical hit with a spell, you have a 50% chance of slowing the target down for 1 second. Sure, whatever. Why not? You dodge a melee attack, you have a 30% chance to retaliate with a magic flash and inflict magic damage. So, if you roll your dodge chance, you have a separate chance that you roll, and if you succeed on the separate chance that you roll, you'll do a magic flash and inflict magic damage. Doubles your invisibility period in dungeons. Yeah, I've not tried to use that once. I'm fine with Second Wing, but a combat would have to go long enough for me to use every single momentum. So I'm not, like, in a super rush to grab that. I don't mind the shockwave. There's some actions we could do here. I'd probably be good reaching out to grab some other active moves. Keep that in mind. Let's go to the inn. You are fast asleep. Ha ha ha. Rest well, you cunning creature. You have no idea what's coming. Who are you? A voice that has great plans for you. You thought you could earn that power without paying a price? Idiot. Nothing is ever free. If you ignore me, your thirst for power will consume you and you will fall into the abyss. If you listen to me, you may survive. Prove your determination to me. Prove your submission to me. Slay everyone that stands in your way and join me. Don't disappoint me. For the time being, enjoy your sleep. Okay, very good. Good chat. Glad we had it. Thanks, Lucifer. Presume that might have been Lucifer. Did you really sleep? You don't look very... Did you hear that? It came from the village caves. Follow me. Sir, this video has... No. I will not follow you. This video has gone on long enough. You've heard a scream coming from the village cellars. I have inventory management to do. I'll do that between videos. Blessed be everyone. We'll talk again next video when I've done this, and you know how it goes. Take care.